for Tropical Cyclone Freddy. And yes, I did had to make the iCarly reference there with that countdown. Anyways, before we start, um, this is just the tarot reading for the cyclone itself. Not doing any personal readings, so please try to refrain from those kind of questions. Because I'm not trying to divulge into other people's business right now. That's what Discord is for. Um, anyways, outside of that, yeah, that's really about it. So let's get started. So, starting off with the Ace of Cups. Um, we had a bit of a quiet time in this basin here. And Freddy's probably going to be a pattern setter. And probably going to be a start of like a peak. Like part of the season. Um, but it exudes harmony, peace, tranquility, the most powerful emotion of all, love. Okay. So, yes, pattern setter. But this also depicts that this is not going to be a threat to land, which is a good thing. Um, so, yeah. This thing's going to be no threat to land. Going straight to the Queen of Cups, though. That's interesting. I have some strength to this. Watery Kingdom, because water and emotional energies are feminine in nature. She is the cornerstone of the suit of cups. The Queen is a deep soul of inner strength. So, just because it's not going to be a threat to land, doesn't mean it's not going to be a threat. Okay. I'm thinking Freddy's going to go a little bit on the rapid intensification phase. So, Freddy could very well be one of the stronger storms of the season, if not the year. I have a feeling Freddy could very well achieve that, but again, not a threat to land. So it could do whatever the hell it wants, and I could care less. Because, again, not a threat to land. So, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of strength with this storm, so since it's out in the water, just avoid it, you'll be fine. Just avoid going in the water when you're on the beach as well, because with strong storms offshore, that comes rip currents, and yeah. Page of Swords, that just coincides with this thing being strong. Page of Swords rises above all difficulties. So this storm is going to have some obstacles, but once it gets into rapid intensification, it's just going to mow them down. Okay, it's just going to mow them down. But, yeah, extending its into the heavenly realms, this indicates readiness, growth, and clear vision from a new perspective. So, like I said, Freddy could be a pattern setter. Getting into peak season, you know. But again, still sticking with the not a threat to land, but you should still avoid it because it is still a threat. Just because it's not heading for land doesn't mean it's going to be dangerous. And it's going to be relatively slow moving. It's going to be relatively a slow moving storm. And again, this does bring up the whole, this does bring up the whole pattern setting situation. And like you see, there's the turtle. Turtles are generally slow creatures. So, like I said, slow-moving storms. Turtles tend to have very long lifespans, often outliving people. So, yeah, this storm's gonna be around a while. It's gonna be slow-moving. It's gonna be around a while. And turtles, like most other reptiles, they tend to have slow metabolisms. So, it's not gonna eat up too much on the way of energy either. But Two of Swords, so it's gonna be in sync with something else. I mean, there is another invest near, um, yeah, unity and duality. So it's gonna have that perfect balance, okay? Um, but, and I have a feeling that that was a 5.0. That's what that noise was. Um, but yeah, there is another invest near Freddy as we speak. And I have a feeling that could form. We might have a little dance between the two systems. And it's going to be a very interesting time. So, but yeah, I have a feeling this storm is going to be very well balanced. The Magician reversed. Interesting for sure. Um, Conscious instrument of life force. Um, yeah. Uplifted wing channels the energy of from the heavens, and the wing pointed downward brings that energy into manifestation. The magician is a keeper of heavenly power, a highly developed mind, and great powers of concentration. Okay, so looks like later in its life, it, like I said, when it dances with the other system, it might encounter a little bit of wind shear, and and take away from its concentration. It'll change its path. Um, so that little dance with that other system, that might steer Freddy into a more dangerous path. Might later become a threat to land. So that's going to be interesting. And that Ace of Swords kind of coincides with that. Interesting, interesting tale for sure. Very direct and focused. This is obvious immediately with the Ace. The sword is penetrating energy, exemplifying mental clarity and cutting through the personality to discover truth. Okay, so after it's out of this little dance, it's gonna get right back on track. It's gonna bounce right back. So any weakening, it's gonna immediately reverse it. It's gonna immediately bounce back. As terms of path change, I'm not sure if that's gonna like be reversed or whatever, but we'll see. Knight of Swords. We got a lot of cups and swords right now. Um, but King of Swords, discipline represents both discrimination and intellectual prowess. Truthful, insightful, and protective leader. So yeah, this storm is gonna probably be the one that overachieves out of the little dance with that other system. Um, so this is a very interesting reading right now that I'm getting. But yeah, so it's obviously gonna emerge victorious. It's gonna be the stronger system. It's gonna eat the other thing, most likely, and it's just yeah, penetrating. So yeah, this thing again, due to the little dance, it might end up becoming a threat to land. That's what I'm picking up. Three of Swords. Yeah, that's a threat there. Um, Penetrates the heart of illusion. It is our call to see the life with a new, clearer perspective. Oh, this kind of does link with these three all together with the whole um, clearer perspective. Like it clears up the picture. It clears up what this thing's gonna do. Um, so after the dance, it's gonna be very clear what the storm's gonna do. Again, my gut's telling me it might become a threat to land after that dance, after that change, and the world reversed confirmed. That's kind of seals it. So, yeah, the world acknowledges our progress along the complex, many-layered journey of the soul. It does not depict the completion because of the journey, for the soul is never really complete. Dance of life appears to be successful achievement. So yeah, this thing might wreak havoc towards the latter parts of its life due to the dance of that other system. I think it's like 94S or something, 90S, that it's kind of gonna tingle with. But that other system's gonna steer this into a path of destruction. It's gonna be very clear what it's gonna do at that point on. So yeah. So this thing confirming that this is still going to be a threat despite it not being a threat to land initially. It's very telling. But yeah, that's about it. Stay safe out there. See you next video or stream. Bye.